Okay, hello everybody. This is the my video of the biking training task number 2. I am in my backyard in Baltimore County in wonderful state of Maryland. I'm getting ready to go down and get my water. There's a small creek or slash stream, I don't know, I don't even think it has a name, about 2 blocks from my house. So I'm going to walk down there and get my water and bring it back here and make my coffee. So let's see how that goes. I'm going to turn this around a little bit. Okay, I know my backyard's a mess. I'm not going to keep this on the whole time because you don't really need to see. It's wonderful neighborhood. But so there's an alley that runs behind my house here, and most of these places around here are rentals, both sides here. So tenants, for the most part, don't take real good care of their property, and I probably shouldn't speak because I need to clean up my yard. Just been kind of busy, but you know, if you get stuck in a situation like this, you got to think of where you're at. If you're in a nice upscale suburban neighborhood, you'll probably do a little bit better than if you're in an area. This is, I guess, lower middle class maybe, I don't know. But like I said, there's a lot of rentals in this area. Apartment complexes not too far from here, and people around here, like I said, generally they keep to themselves and they don't do a whole lot to keep the places up. That's, you know, the landlord's responsibility, but not everybody's like that, but a lot of them are. See a lot of trash here in the alleys sometimes, but you do the best with what you got where you're at, and that's what I'm doing right now. There's a little bit of wind blowing today, so I don't know how well this is going to come out. Hopefully it's not too bad. So I'm going to pause this until I get to the creek, and then I'll turn it back on. Alright, talk to you in a minute. Okay, so I'm down here, and somewhere in there should be a little creek. I know it's on the other side of the road, which you might be able to see through the brush, but there's a fence here, although there are parts of it that are broken down. As you can see, lovely area we have here. Yep, there it is down there. I just have to figure out how the hell to get down there. Looks like everybody's been dumping all their garbage in here. I don't see anything here, so I'm going to walk down a little bit further, see if I can find a clear path down there. Alright, so I'm going to pause you all again. Okay, so I found a spot to get through, and we're going to go on down, get us some of this wonderful water. Obviously, you're not going to drink this without purifying it. I'm actually going to run it the water purification filter, and then I'm going to boil it. So, like I said, this is just a little, looks like a drainage ditch here, but it really is a stream. Like I said, it runs across underneath the road up there, back in a little wooded area where there's a library, and then I don't know where it goes from there. Maybe one day I'll have to take a walk and see where it goes to. So I think there's a slope down here. Doesn't look to be as bad. I didn't wear my boots. Got my tennis shoes on, so I'm not Really trying to get them too wet, but I think I can get down here. Got some, looks like raspberries there. Alright, here we go. So, see if I can do this without falling in. There, let me get down here. So, don't look as bad as I thought it would. Oh, there we go. Cool beans. Alright, so we're just gonna, actually, I mean, it looks pretty clean, don't it? Let me see if I can do another scoop maybe over here. There we go. Put our lid back on. Good old peanut butter jar. Peanut butter jars are great. Okay. Got my water there. So now I'm gonna walk back up to the house and I'll catch y'all up there. Alright, so we are back. I made it back to the yard. And I guess I got my water. And I really am surprised that, if I can, how clear that is. It's weird. And the challenge says we could use our grills. So since I have one of those, I'm going to use my grill. I've already broken up some kindling. The other thing I think about, if you're stuck in a situation like this, where are you going to get firewood? You know, around here they frown upon wood piles. So if you have something like this, first thing I would do when I was working on is getting a privacy fence to kind of hide things that they don't want you to have. But a wood pile around here will get you a citation. I understand if it's at least 18 inches off the ground, it may not, but they're really pains in the butts around here. So I'm going to put this down, I think, and get my kindling there, and get my fire started, and we're going to boil some water and make some coffee. So hold on just a sec. I don't have a tripod out here. I'm going to figure something out. Be right back. Okay, so after a little bit of trial and error, got my fire going, and I got my water on. I used my Sawyer water filter, so I actually ran it through that first, and now it's on the fire. Hopefully we'll get a boil going here soon, and good old Folgers, we'll throw that in there and we'll have coffee. Alright, see you in a minute. Okay, we're rolling again. We finally got our boil. One thing I learned is when you think you got enough firewood, you don't. So we're just going to add some coffee here. There's some ash floating around in there, but that ain't no big deal. And we're going to pull it off to the side here. One thing I like about this cup, is even though that was sitting over the fire, the handles are still cool. So I'm going to use my fancy stirring stick here. And that is the end of Viking Training Task 2. You all have a great day, and we'll see you down the road.